Welcome to Some Say I'm Gifted, where we teach you the magic of walking in your spiritual gifts and how it can help you navigate this crazy life, and helping you understand that even though we're in this world, we are not of it. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's get real.
Hey y'all, it's me, Tess, from Six Side World. No, I'm just playing. It's me, Tess. Yeah, that's me, Tess, from Some Say I'm Gifted, our amazing podcast. And I'm here with my two amazing hostesses with the mostesses, Morgan and Danielle.
Hey guys, it's Morgan. Hello everyone, I'm Danielle.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, night, morning, whenever you listen to our podcast. Midday, mid-morning, whatever, midnight. Speaking of midnight, every time we get together, we get some weird, crazy experiences, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. To say the least.
Yes. So, before working with me, ladies, did you ever believe in somebody somebody doing something that could affect your day? Other than like somebody cutting you off or something like that.
Not really, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah.
Really?
A little bit. Maybe
Like-
some bad intentions. I think I did feel like people could have bad intentions.
Yeah.
People could have bad intentions toward me, and it could affect me.
Yeah.
But I don't think I consciously thought that.
Like, I think you thought that, but like you didn't understand the ramifications of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what about, did you all think that deep down there was like a boogeyman gonna get you or anything like that?
I don't know if it was necessarily a boogeyman, but I always did feel like there was something a little dark and menacing out there that just had really,
Bad intentions?
yeah, really bad intentions.
Okay.
I was not scared of the dark. Like, I wasn't afraid to be in my room in the dark, but like looking into the darkness in creepy places freaks me out. Like looking into the basement when it's dark, or looking into the forest when it's dark. You know, if I know the area and I feel good, calm energy, then I'm like, I'm down for it. I'm good with the dark and night. But if not, then I'm like, I feel like something could be in the darkness.
Okay, I'm just going to ask you guys some questions, and clearly it's leading to something. It's leading to something, someone, some menacing, whatever.
I guess it's not somewhere over the rainbow. Nothing like that.
I mean, we could say that, but like, I don't know. What part of the rainbow are you trying to look over, bro?
Just like the song, Tess.
Somewhere.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay,
Wait.
so,
Like,
have you, before working with me, and it's not going to hurt my feelings because I need y'all to be really honest, did you ever see shadow manipulation? Do you know what shadow manipulation is, or should I explain that?
If you could explain and define them.
Shadow manipulation is when you can look at, let's say, like have you ever seen shadow puppets?
Yeah.
Okay, they're manipulating the space to get certain shapes.
yes.
I pulled the nail off. Sorry, I couldn't take it. But shadow manipulation, outside of like shadow puppets, had you ever seen? Let me paint the scene. It's in the summer. It's muggy. You like it?
I love it.
So what I'm saying is, like, let's imagine like a wall where shadows are. There's nothing moving. There's no fan. There's the air's on, but there's nothing causing the light to move on a wall. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's no trees swaying in the wind. None of that.
There's no logical reason for there
No
to be...
logical reason for the shadow manipulation. That's what I mean, shadow manipulation. Before working with me, did you see things like that?
Yes. I think so.
Okay. What about you?
I
Yeah?
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
but my parents told me it was just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Hey, that's what I was always told too.
Yeah.
Like, until I got to an age where they felt like I was
Ready.
old enough to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think I was only told that for like maybe once or twice, but then they were like, okay, you're seeing spiritual stuff, right? Which is what we believe. Now, if you don't like this, that's fine. We're not, we don't judge. We ask to not be judged. That's all. But, yeah, shadow manipulation, real, right? Especially when there's nothing that can change the light that you're watching, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, before working with me, did you believe that things could be spoken and like spells?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
I didn't either.
So even like Harry Potter and stuff like that, you were like, that's just
Yeah.
I was like, that.
silly foo-foo abracadabras or whatever, right?
It's just
like,
baloney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
baloney. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we know that the tongue, because of God's word, not because of Harry Potter, holds the power of life and death, correct?
Yes.
So we know that people can speak things bad against us, good against or towards us, all these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did you ever think about music holding things or putting things out there? Music being the vehicle for spells.
That never occurred to me. I mean, I know that there's different ways that I felt given the type of music that was on and like the pitches and stuff, but I never thought about it holding like.
Yeah, the frequencies. Yeah, frequencies are real. Vibrations are real.
Yeah.
Different ones are important. And yes, that can change the whole room.
Energy.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm talking not about frequencies. I'm talking about words. We'll get to frequencies, but I got to get you to the easy to get you to the hard, right?
Okay.
So, you all didn't realize that, like,
No, that spells or words could, the words in the song could affect you, or maybe not that, but
so now that we're going to go into frequencies and not frequencies yet, but more of a beat. There are some beats that are recognizable no matter how well you try to hide them. There are some tribal beats that are so recognizable. Like, I don't care if you put it with like saxophones and pianos and whatever. I know an indigenous tribal beat when I know you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it when it's, you know, right there in my face, okay? African tribal beats are very distinct. There's other tribal, you know, Spanish, Caribbean tribal beats are very, you know, because you get that steel drum and stuff like that. Jamaican, like reggae, you know, things like that. So tribal beats are really, really big. Now, depending on the tribal ritual, different beats hold different things. Y'all know that, right?
Okay.
I have a general idea, but not. Go
So,
ahead.
like, if you lose a member of your tribe, you're not going to play the same song. I'll put it in the words of the uncle that in Braveheart that raised William Wallace. He goes, "What is that noise?" He's playing. He said to his uncle. His uncle said he's playing outlawed tunes on outlawed pipes. Because William Wallace's father and brother had been murdered.
Oh.
So they were playing the songs that they weren't allowed to play under England's order on things, pipes, on bagpipes they weren't allowed to play, right? Because they were showing respect to their dead. Okay. So it's it's extremely important to know where you come from, to know your heritage, to know when certain things are going to affect you, right? So I know from my heritage, there are certain things that when I hear it, I feel it.
Yeah.
certain tribal tones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clan, like, and I don't mean like Ku Klux, I mean like Scottish clans, right?
Yeah.
So, it's a lot, right? So, recently there has been some, I'm sure there's been other, but not too long ago there was some music released that layers a lot of these ritualistic tribal musics, right? And it's pretty amazing. You guys have heard the songs that you've been here several times. I'm not going to say the name of the song because I think that it shouldn't be said. It's not like some secret, but I just don't want to because
There's power in it.
for me there is. I can't say that it is that way for everybody that hears it. You know?
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, question would be, do you feel it because you're with me or you feel it because of
That kind of thing I've always those
tones?
Those tones I have not identified with, but like been very drawn to my entire life, even
Okay.
as a little girl.
Okay. Because we all have kind of different heritage, right?
Yeah.
And we all know our heritage, not like to the T, but pretty freaking good, right? Did those layered? I mean, I could break the layering down of that of one in particular song that we were listening to, and it's just a good song. Like it's not like we were trying to
Yeah.
Yeah.
like have something come knock on our door or anything like that. It was like just a cool song. We were kind of taking a break, shaking off some of the thoughts and ideas. We had a podcast, and we had started to record a podcast episode, and it just was like, you know, those fireworks that go. That's what it felt like it was doing.
Yeah.
It was a dud.
There you go. Thank you. A
Yes.
dud.
Yeah.
So we were trying to shake off the dud air, and we got hit in the face with some stuff, so to speak.
Which before the dud, we had been doing some deeper stuff.
Really deep stuff.
Yeah.
Some previous podcasts that maybe you've listened to or we made in there to come, but we touched on some really heavy topics,
Issues.
We yes.
Spiritual things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the midst of that, we might have picked up a thing or two that maybe might not want us to talk about some of this stuff. Or is mad because it's not involved. I don't know. It's not my place to judge. So I have to ask God to handle it because it's not our place, right?
Right.
Yes.
But I will say that this, whatever was going on was weird. We'd played some music, and we played, let me see what song, because I thought, we were talking about this other scenario. And I'm going to try my best not to play either, but we were playing Jeff Healey, the Jeff Healey band, who I love. Angel Eyes. Like, if I get in a slump, I'll play that song because it makes me want to sway, like I'm slow dancing, and I listen to the words. It's really cool. Jeff Healey, I think he's blind. I don't know. I can't remember. But I definitely know that he was the band. Did y'all ever see Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze?
Yes.
The original Roadhouse.
Yes. The new one's really good too.
I didn't think it was that great.
I liked
I
it.
thought Ewan McGregor sucked as an actor.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Ewan McGregor.
I haven't watched the new one. I
I
just watched
didn't like McGregor either.
You don't like Ewan McGregor?
Well,
Conor McGregor, not Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor was from Moulin Rouge. I love him.
I love Moulin Rouge. No, I
Conor
didn't.
McGregor.
When I watched the movie, I hadn't known about Conor. I just knew he was a fighter guy. I didn't know anything about him. But now that I know Conor McGregor, I hate him. But not that I don't know him. I didn't meet him. But now that I know his background and I've seen him fight and how.
Oh, we need to talk
Yeah.
about that. Like, that's a whole different.
Yes.
That's a whole nother.
My boyfriend
podcast.
recently got me into UFC.
That's
Danielle.
a whole nother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, we should
Next.
UFC. Yes.
Yeah.
Next.
Next. Really good.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So the original one, there's an in-house band of it, right? Dalton is Patrick Swayze's name, and some of my the best one-liners from that movie are, "You be nice to, there's no other option." right? No drinking on the job. No standing on the tables.
I feel like these are our rules.
Yeah, yeah. Very, possibly.
Not that last one. I like standing on tables.
Okay.
This is why we can't take her to a bar, guys. So, anyways, she coyote uglies on everybody. So, anyways, Jeff Healey Band was the in-house band in the original Roadhouse movie.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, that song "Angel Eyes" we were listening to.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's really, I love his voice. I could listen to it. I don't think that band did, a lot of songs, but I love that song. Oh, I did not mean to do it, and I played it. Gosh. Copyright infringements, right? I was looking to see all he did, but Angel Eyes was a big one. Like I said, Roadhouse soundtrack, the Lost soundtrack.
I loved Lost.
Oh, good Lord.
I know.
Okay, so anyways, we were listening to that. Then I played this other song, and I stepped outside, and
No, you didn't just step outside. Doors open.
oh, yeah. So when we take breaks, let me start with that.
Mm-hmm.
We will stretch, we'll get up and we'll move around, we'll get something to drink, we'll get something to eat, because what we do is we call mass records. We do mass records. We come together for as many days as we can. We do as many records as we can, so we don't have to do it throughout the year. We'll even do, Christmas episodes in the middle of July, or, whatever the case may be.
Yes.
So we're doing a lot of records, and it's late here right now already, and it's dark, and we were kind of getting burnt out a little bit because we as weird as it sounds, and anybody that knows me will definitely agree that this is definitely not my style, but we had a few things get in our way. Anything from people calling and needing something, to running to the store, to making meals, to taking somebody here, there, and on. All kinds of things. Kids involved, sports, all that. So, we're trying to get as many episodes in as we can, and we're getting burnt out. So, at one point, I start getting a very stiff neck. And I'm popping my neck. I can't get it to pop. And Morgan says, "Hey, that's so weird. While we were recording the last episode, I felt like something, was hey, there's some, you gotta, maybe it's where you went to the gym today."
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, "Sure." She's like, "Can I touch her?" She's like, "Absolutely." Morgan goes to touch my shoulder, and when she does and puts pressure on it, it feels like something under my skin moves, and we both go, "Ah!"
I was a witness.
Word.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Danielle goes, "What?" And we're like, "You gotta feel this. It's weird." And she feels it. It was really weird. I started having weird feelings in my hands, both hands. It was weird. Anyways, we did what we do. We did our work, right? Meanwhile, where we're staying, I can see the front door of this Airbnb. I can see my side door and the back door.
Just like a Marine has an eye on every exit.
Yeah. So weird you should say Marine. Anyways, so I'm sitting here, and we finished the other episode. We get through it. And this is after we did our work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're changing the energy, right? We're playing Angel Eyes. We're playing other music, and I play this song that has layered tribal music in it. Now, if you had not studied music or sound therapy, I don't know if you would have caught it, but I think that you girls, because I'm always listening, listen to this, there's this and this, I think y'all were like, wait a minute, there's more than one tone and tune and beat here, right?
Yeah.
So, I playing it, and I was like, you know what, I know what we need. I know what I need. So I go outside just to get some air. Air I got. Because I come back in and went, "Hey, come here, guys." Oh, no.
Yeah,
No, I get to the door, and it's open. The front door is an open
cracked open.
For probably, what, 5 hours?
At
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
Since we got back.
Yeah.
Which, when we got back, I was the last one in, and I have a habit of locking that door behind me.
Because
which,
yeah.
during gatherings, I always lock people out on accident, and like during the middle of the day,
Yeah.
while everybody's doing stuff, because it's a habit. It's like my house door,
Yeah.
so I lock it.
Yeah.
And I did that, and I unlocked it because I went, oops, I'm not at home. So I unlocked it. So I know the door was clicked shut.
Yeah.
But then I go over to it, and it's open. And I don't mean like, the door's ajar. I mean, it's open. And just the way this door sits, it doesn't. I mean, the door's really big for the frame, and it doesn't necessarily go flush. And I did make both the girls, y'all. I was like, y'all feel this, but
Yes.
it was open.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all get the point. Then I'm like, whatever. So I go out, and I'm walking around up there, and I'm got my phone in my hand, and I'm playing this music, and all of a sudden, I see. Let me get back. Shadow manipulation is real. Whether it's a vibrational thing, whether it's a spiritual thing, I don't care. When you see it, you can't unsee it, okay? So, the way where we're staying at, there is a city ordinance, like street light, right, on the property.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of got like a yellowy orange glow, right? First of all, it is not, if you go outside right now, it's dark. There is not a yellow orange glow at all, is there, y'all?
No.
If you look at the light, it's kind of yellow orange, but the light it's coming off of it's not yellow and orange, which is really odd because that's usually what you get. Okay. So anyways, if you looked out, you could see this light shining through trees and things like that, but it's projected to the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there and I'm listening to this song and I'm holding my phone in my hand, and all of a sudden what looks like the shape of a football or an eye on the ground, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like the shape of the tree, the trees around that light, but it's projected like it's on the ground,
like
the shadow.
the tree tops are blocking
Yeah,
the light coming
yeah.
down to
Yeah.
But
the ground.
it's in the shape of a tree or like an eyeball. I mean, like a football shape.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And all of a sudden, like an eye, it closes and opens. I thought, dang, I am tired. Because I know people are like, you always think things are spiritual. No, I try everything possible for.
jumping to that.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that is my last option. So.
Because we don't want it to be something
We don't,
spiritual.
yeah, we don't, because we know what we're gonna have to deal with, right? So I'm like, that's not what it is. And I guess I must have like touched my phone and the music stopped. And it like, everything went back to normal. And I was like, that's weird. So I hit the play button again. This time the eye opened, closed, and it swayed. I don't know how else to explain it, but I've got two people here, so I am a big believer that one person sees something, you show it to everybody. 2 heads are better than 1, 3 heads are better than 2. So I'm going to tell you what happened next, and then I'm going to hand the mic to the 2 other heads here, okay? So I come back in, I go, hi guys! Hi! Can you come here? And they come to the door and I say, I'm not going to tell you what I see or feel. I just want you to come outside and what you see if you see or feel anything. Because I'm not saying anything out there. I'm just saying, let's see.
Yeah.
So they walk out, and they walk out to the areas I knew they would walk out to. Danielle walks out to the left, Morgan walks out to the right, and I walk out to the middle, which is where I was standing to begin with. And they were like, oh, it's kind of, there's some funky. It's a little dark, a little weird, And I said, okay, now I'm going to play this song. And they're like, yeah. I went, motion to Morgan, come here. And I put Morgan exactly where I'm at. And I don't know how to tell you that Morgan doesn't hide a lot of her expressions very well. But her face was like, okay, what the fuck am I she did? I don't care. And then all of a sudden, she went, oh. And what'd you see?
We didn't say what we saw until we got back to the table and talked
Yeah.
about it. I saw, she pointed out like the light area. She didn't tell me what she saw, but she said, look here. So she told me where she was seeing things. And I could see the light, and I could see what I felt was like an energy or something watching me. I don't know. So I felt like a presence watching, or multiple presence watching. And then I saw the light shift and move like an alligator aggressively swimming towards you.
But then I turned the music off. What happened?
Oh, it stood still and just watched me.
And I pressed play.
It moved towards me.
All right. So then I said, you don't have to move, but let's just scoot over and let Danielle in. And then, Danielle, I moved you back, and I started the music back to where Morgan was listening. And what'd you see?
Yeah. So then I saw everything go dark first. And then
And it's really bright.
it's really bright out there. And there's no reason why it should have went dark as quickly as it did, to be honest. But it just went dark, and then all of a sudden I saw like the land ripple and move towards where we were. So it was almost like a wave rippling, but it was like almost vibrating to the beat of the song.
Because I paused it,
Then you paused it. And then it was flat.
and then I pressed play it.
And then it rippled again.
And then I yelled, what the fuck am I looking at?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck am I looking at? Now, if someone were to psychobabble me into thinking that this wasn't real and it was my own brain, at the tired level I'm at, I might have believed them if it was just me. Honestly. But the fact that all of us did that, I know what I think it is. Because of the other things that I feel like I saw, that you feel like you saw, that you feel like you saw, or you felt, collectively. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that maybe things have been sent to try to stop one way or the other. Does that mean we're going to stop? No, it does not. Because greater that he that is in me than he is that is of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Holy Spirit lives within me. Am I scared? No. No, am I
We've seen a lot worse.
Yeah, am I freaked out? A little bit because, dude, we're not talking about bad stuff here. You know what I mean? We're talking about spiritual
Real
stuff.
things.
Yeah.
Real life.
Real things.
Wonderfully real life things. So we come back in, we talk about it, and I'm like, wow. I was like, we're going to change energy. Let's get some DoorDash. Taco Hell is what my mom's called. Taco Bell. We ordered some Taco Bell. And we got DoorDash, and we're sitting here, and while we're recording, the dude delivers it. I'm assuming it was a dude. Does it say who it was?
It said his name was Victor.
Oh, wish would have been that. Anyway, so he delivers the food. Wonderful Taco Bell, by the way. When he brings it, where I'm sitting, there's, what do you call that kind of door with the windows on the side?
It's like the smaller glass panes that are on
Yeah,
the side of the
panes
door.
of a main
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see him, and the light on the porch is on.
Mm-hmm.
I see him walk over. I see him bend down, put the food down, and then I see him step back. But I've never seen anything that looked more like the Headless Horseman in my entire life. It looked like shoulders and torso. It didn't. I worry that I need to get my eyes checked, but I've got pretty good vision. Like better than 2020 the last time I had my eyes checked. So I don't really know. Other than spiritually, there's definitely something going on.
Yes.
And manipulation is afoot. We've had other recordings at other places where we've had pretty intense spiritual things, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of it real bad, to the point that we'd had to cancel. We've not been able to use that recordings.
Yeah.
Right.
That one was worse.
That was the worst. That we had so much stuff go wrong.
Yeah.
The last one wasn't bad at all.
No.
No.
It really wasn't. But this,
A little heavier.
a lot heavier.
A lot heavier. A lot of stuff that we feel like you all need to hear and want to hear. That we really want to give to you.
Yes.
We really want to get this
Because we know
word
you
out.
like spooky stories, but
Not just spooky stories,
Yeah.
but like things that will relate to, that you can go, oh my gosh, when I was a kid, I used to watch the wallpaper on my wall because it would move in and out. Or,
Yeah.
you know, when I was a kid, there was like a street light outside, and I could have sworn that there was like something like looking like a snake moving through it. Okay?
Right.
or even now, you don't have to be a kid.
Yeah.
No, but like a lot of people, once they get to a certain age, they just dismiss it, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We do not live in a world of,
We do not live in the spirit of fear. Or wait, God did not give us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of power, love, and sound minds.
yes.
Tim-
We do
Timothy
not live
2nd.
in, we don't live in a battle of flesh and blood. We
Yes,
have
that too.
principalities and spirits in high places.
Yeah.
God's word says that you will encounter these things. So, here is my to-dos if you start getting oogie boogies.
Let's go.
First of all, they ain't in the house
They ain't getting in the house.
because we ain't inviting them in.
Nope.
And we're not doing anything to invite them in. Sometimes you don't have to invite them in. Sometimes your actions inside your home and the bad intentions and the sinful nature can allow them in. Sometimes you don't have to say, well, come on in. Sometimes you just have to be a turd. Okay? One reason not to be an asshole. Okay? That, if you want to put it that way. Next thing. I'm not telling you that Jesus is the answer, but to me, he is. So I choose Jesus. I choose Yahweh. I choose Yeshua. I choose Elohim. Because to me, that's the only way to be. For me, I'm not saying everybody has to be there. That's fine. But I know the beautiful, bright, white light that symbolizes Yahweh, the creator of the universe, and I make sure that my home is filled with that. And wherever I'm at.
Surrounded and protected by it.
With it. And then covered in the blood of Christ that was shed on Calvary for me and all sinners on this earth, whether they chose him or not. And then I make sure that the Holy Spirit is welcome. Not a spirit guide, because what spirit guides me is the Holy Spirit, right?
Yes.
Not something named, I don't know. Oh God, if that is your spirit guide, that explains so much.
Makes a lot of sense.
I make sure my home is filled with the pleasing aromas that Yahweh likes. If it's pleasing to Yahweh, Yeshua, it's displeasing to the opposite.
Darkness.
And listen, here's the thing: if you worship deities and such things like Kali or Hecate, things like that, hey, more power to you. I don't. That's on you. I'm telling you what works for me and what helps me through, right?
Yeah.
And these are the things that bring me happiness, that bring me joy. So I guess to answer a question from another episode, you asked me what music makes me happy. It's not any particular music. It's Christ and his
what
presence.
makes you feel connected to him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And sunlight and moonlight. And not manipulation of shadows. I'm not scared. Just annoyed, so to speak. How do you ladies feel? Like when you get in a funk and we're not together, and or maybe this doesn't happen when we're not together, does it?
Oh, it happens.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, it does happen. But I think also in all of this, for me, and I know I'm pretty sure for all of us, using our voice to speak out and making sure that we fill our home with the words that we know to be true, and whether that's like reading a psalm off of scripture or saying a prayer out loud or just talking to Yahweh, you know, calling upon his angels by his authority, you know, asking for warring angels to come and surround your home and protect your family, and really just speaking all of that out, making sure that you know that you have power in your voice and God gave you a voice for a reason. You know, the tongue does hold the power of life and death, but that being said, you do have a voice for a reason, and you have that power in order to make sure that you are protected and that the things that you want in your home are there. As long as you stay connected to the throne and you make sure that you're using that voice that God gave you. And if you need him, then you call upon him. I think that's so important. So important. And I think that's something that I have really learned in working with you wonderful ladies, and really just being able to command my own peace in a sense.
Absolutely.
I think that is incredibly important. And if you don't feel like you have a voice, guess what you do?
Yeah.
And if you don't feel like you do, then talk to us and we'll make sure that you use it.
Absolutely.
Morgan.
I wonder if anybody remembers the Rhodes Hotel story about my mother just going in the room and laying down and being like, "Don't mess with me. I'm covered in God. Good night."
Yeah.
That's very much me. I'm like, "Oh, I just saw some creepy shit in the woods. God's got me. Good night."
Thank you. Good night.
I'm going to bed.
Yes. Yes. So, but you do feel your home with God's light.
Oh my God, yes, yeah.
And
I
there's
dance
a
and sing
yes.
and fill it with joy and protect it all the
Yeah.
time and
Yeah.
constantly praying for it. But yeah, I got very much of a sink or swim learning style with this kind of stuff.
No
So,
kidding.
and I started out real young. So
Yes, yes,
yep.
yeah.
So and beauty sleep was important during that time. So it was like, I'm gonna get my sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. But here's the cool thing. We're not scared. We love Christ. We love all people, whether you love Christ or not, which I think is so important to say. I know I say it a lot, like, we don't judge, we don't want to be judged, because there's so much judgment in the world with religion, with politics, with Lord. Sometimes you be judged for the places you eat and the food you eat. Sometimes you be judged because of the amount of food you eat, or whether it's a lot or a little.
The brands of food you eat.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
there is so much judgment out there. I think that if we could step back and realize that we are all human, that there's no room for that. You're judged for whether you have money or you don't.
Yep.
Yep.
You're never gonna please everybody.
That's something that your mom says to me a lot,
Yep.
and I couldn't agree more.
Yep. It does not matter what you do in this life. You are never going to please anybody, because
Everyone.
everybody. Sorry. Yes, everyone. Because you are never going to get everyone in this world to agree on one thing. There is not a single thing in this world that everybody's going to agree on. Not everybody agrees that ice cream is the fucking best. A lot of people do. But there's not, nobody is going
I
to
think
agree
the
on
ones
everything.
that don't is because they're mad because they're lactose intolerant. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room.
Well, they still don't agree. They still don't agree.
This
And-
is true.
Yeah.
But one thing that all three of us agree on
Yes.
is Yahweh, Yeshua, Elohim, and that God is love.
Yes.
Yes.
That they all three are love.
Yes.
And that through him and because of them, right, we are here. And we are working together. Because really, there's no reason the three of us should have ever met.
Nope.
Should, God forbid, be in this part of the world. You know what I mean?
true.
Do you all ever sit back and think about the odds of us actually meeting? If
Yes.
God wasn't there?
Yes.
All the time.
Well, honestly, it's like
The
if
butterfly
you want to talk
effect.
about serendipity or like happenstance or whatever, or like the invisible string theory. I don't know. There is no reason why our paths should have crossed.
But they did.
but gosh, am I happy they did.
Yeah.
Lord, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, here we are sitting at, the wee hours of the night, and we're eating Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, and vanilla wafers and donuts.
Yeah,
We've
it's
really
dangerous, guys.
splurged. And I worked out today. It's okay.
That's right.
I quit recording my calories a few hours ago. But here we are, and God brought us here for such a time as this. And this is awesome, because people need this. Because these things weren't commonly talked about when I was young.
No, and some of them aren't. Aren't today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there, like last episode we talked about how people are talking about generational curses now.
Yeah.
But there are still
They're
not
not-
talking about the parts that we've disclosed to you.
Yeah.
And there are still other things that people aren't talking about, like lucid, they talk about lucid dreaming, okay, and astral projection to an extent, but it's not mainstream yet.
Yep.
And not that I think it should be. I'm just saying, well, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to give you guys, is more knowledge and power over your own lives.
Yeah, and have a place where you can ask questions. Like, I never felt like I had a place where I could even talk about this or ask questions
Yeah.
until I met y'all. So I hope that people know that if they have questions or if they want to talk, like, this is the place you can do it. Judgment-free zone. Like, we're here, you know? Literally. Literally. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I'm really, really glad, and I'm so proud of all the things that we've done, and
We'll continue to do.
And we'll continue to do.
So, what I want to do is I want to hear if you all have ever had to experience shadow manipulation. I want to know if you all out there in the world have experienced shadow manipulation. And if you have, tell us how intensely. Did it screw with you? Did it mess with you? Does it make you unable to sleep? Does it make you want to watch shadows for the rest of your life? It's kind of weird, right?
You can get lost in them.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So I want to hear it. I also would just like to hear from all of you all, because I love y'all, right? You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Some Sam Gifted. You can also find me on Facebook at Some Sam Gifted. Tessa Ray Lee McKittrick on Facebook. Well, I'll answer on Some Sam Gifted too. I'm everywhere at all the places. So you can reach out to us privately at somesamgifted@gmail.com. And I love you guys. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this episode and to hear from you next week.
Yes.
Bye,
See you
love you
next
guys.
Thursday. Love you.